He was one of the most hated and most admired influencers of the decade. A Vine star turned YouTuber, a boxer, an entrepreneur, a showman, a disruptor. But what happens when the fame fades and the money dries up? This is the rise, the controversy, and the hypothetical fall of Logan Paul. A story of internet fame, risky ventures, and what might happen if it all came crashing down. Born April 1st, 1995 in Westlake, Ohio, Logan Alexander Paul grew up with a camera in hand. Along with his brother Jake, Logan began experimenting with content as a kid, fueled by creativity and confidence. It wasn't long before Vine entered the picture. Clips and commentary, montage of Logan's early Vine videos, stats, over 3 million followers in a year, interviews of fans reacting to his humor and creativity. In the era before TikTok, Logan was a pioneer. Quick edits, wild stunts, absurd humor, he found a formula that made people watch and share. As Vine shut down in 2016, Logan made his next move, YouTube. Here, he wasn't just a comic relief. He was a vlogger, a fitness freak, a lifestyle influencer. He uploaded daily. The energy never dropped. The Maverick branding, his loyal fan base, the Logang, his merchandising empire worth millions. In 2017, Logan Paul was making upwards of $12 million a year. He had LA mansions, millions of followers, and A-list connections. But the higher you climb, the harder the fall. On December 31st, 2017, Logan uploaded what would become the most infamous video in YouTube history, filmed in Japan's Aokigahara Forest, a site associated with suicides. The video showed a deceased individual, and Logan's reaction was tone-deaf at best, disturbing at worst. News outlets covering the backlash. Logan's public apology. YouTube temporarily demonetizing his channel sponsors dropped him. Fellow creators called him out, and the internet turned its back on him. For the first time, Logan Paul became the villain, but Logan didn't disappear. He stepped away, reflected, and slowly began rebuilding his image. He launched the Impulsive podcast, featuring guests from every corner of culture, comedians, athletes, scientists, and then he entered the ring. From YouTuber to boxer, Logan Paul shocked the world by fighting KSI in 2018 and again in 2019. Millions tuned in. It wasn't just entertainment, it was a business move. Then came Prime. His hydration drink launched with KSI. Endorsed by influencers, athletes, and teens across the globe, Prime went from a gimmick to a billion-dollar business. Fighting Floyd Mayweather. Prime sold in major stores worldwide, co-branding with the UFC and WWE. He was no longer just a content creator, he was an empire. But let's ask a what if. What if Logan made one bad investment too many? What if Prime's formula was exposed as a scam? What if his gambling, crypto endorsements, and lifestyle debts piled up? Let's imagine this scenario. Speculative collapse narrative. Prime faces lawsuits over health concerns. A crypto project. Logan backs, crashes, and sparks an investigation. His podcast sees declining viewers. He's forced to sell properties. Debt collectors show up at his door. Logan Paul files for bankruptcy. He disappears from the spotlight. No more wrestling, no more boxing. No more branding deals. The internet that once made him a god turns silent. If Logan Paul truly lost everything, would he rebuild again? Or would this be his final fall? Intercut quotes, real and hypothetical. I've made mistakes, but I always come back. The internet's memory is short, but money problems are not. I had it all, and I let it slip away. From Ohio teen, to YouTube royalty, to global icon, to the brink of collapse. Logan Paul's story isn't over. It's a reminder that fame can be fleeting, power unstable, and money, it doesn't last forever. Would he bounce back? Or fade into memory? One thing's for sure. Logan Paul changed the internet. And whether you love him or hate him, you watched. Credits roll. Subscribe for more stories from the rise and fall of internet legends.